Alright, shalom, shalom. Coming to you in the name of Yahweh, Hashem Yashai, Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who taught me the truth. Salutations on to the Akim and his few sisters, listening and learning. And shalom to the diligent brothers who continue to push the word in truth and in sincerity. Just coming at you with this quick one. And basically, this is from the BBC News app, and it says shoppers rush back as high street and pubs reopen. And pretty much just gonna, they've got the bullet point summary here. Just gonna skim through it real quick. Non-essential shops and beauty salons are open in England and Wales as the COVID rules ease across the UK. England gyms, zoos, hairdressers are also reopening, while restaurants and pubs welcome customers outside. Pupils return to school. The Prime Minister Boris Johnson says people must behave responsibly and continue to take steps to suppress COVID. So pretty much, this is the introduction, or I would say the preliminary stages to quote-unquote life returning back to normal. But you see, we're not in darkness. We have come into the light of the truth, which opens us up to the deception which the devil puts out there. Now, pretty much all this is riding up the people. And then when other stricter, more draconian type laws come into place, it's just going to piss the people off, and which will cause uprisings of the people. So you see things opening now, once again, it would seem like, oh, here we go again. But guess what? It's all part of the plan. Things are still going downwards. Just because it seems to be getting better, don't be disheartened. Things are still going downwards. Now, look, this is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, and I'm going to start from verse 2, and it says, For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. Now, thieves come when you least expect it. So, of course, things have to, quote-unquote, go back to normal, seem okay, seem as if they're getting better, because that's when the thief will come. Okay? For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Now, not saying that the Lord is going to return right now just because, COVID laws are being eased and stuff. No, we know there's a few more prophecies to take place, primarily the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip, according to the book of Revelation. But which is the mark of the beast according to the book of Revelation, which we know to be the RFID chip. There's no doubt in that. But the point is that, peace and safety is being promoted. Things are getting back to normal, but, that's when it's going to get worse. The scripture says sudden destruction cometh upon them, and it's only going to get worse. This is the beginning. If you read in, let me see if I can get it real quick, Matthew 24, which is a dual prophecy of 70 AD, but it also applies to the last days. Some of those verses Yahushua was interchanging when he was speaking here or prophesying here. Some of it was to do with 70 AD, some of it was to do with the very last days which we're living in right now. Some of these verses can be applied to both, but Matthew 24 verse 8, where it says that all these are the beginning of sorrows. This is talking about now, man. Nation rising against nation, kingdom against kingdom, famines, pestilences, earthquakes in diverse places. So if you think this is the end of COVID, you're sadly mistaken. If you think this is the end of pestilences, you're sadly mistaken. Okay. So, just wanted to bring that out real quick, man. But pretty much, when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. So watch this space, man. Watch this space. They're only opening things right now just to lock it all off again, and it's going to be worse. Okay? But anyways, with that, I'm a wrap.